Not gonna lie, be forgetting that's the intro. Welcome back to another episode of Casual Conversation. We start off with massive grievances with the newly inducted WWE Hall of Famer who completely ripped off one of our hosts, Gimmick, in a YN style at the gas station with AI. We pulling up receipts with this threat. Ray J officially hospitalized after brutally getting knocked out by Supa Hot Fire with a knot on his head, and Kevin Hart is facing massive backlash over his controversial joke on the Netflix roast. Plus, we just gonna talk about random stuff that just happened in the world. So let's get ready to get in this show, and let's start off with something interesting. Afro, why he's still
Listen, that's the thing. It's not just my gimmick. Anyone can post AI reproductions of wrestlers as YNs. Anyone can do it. And listen, shout out to Uncle Alan for he picked a good one. I've got the same one posted. It did numbers as well. So he's got good taste if he's pulling from the same place I'm pulling. So I'm not gonna get mad. It's not a blatant ripoff because AI is AI. We all have access to it. We can all use it. I mean, but I just think it's hilarious. I think more wrestlers should do this, if I'm being honest, because that shit is hilarious. There's nothing funnier than seeing John Cena doing a money spread or seeing fucking goddamn Roman Reigns standing in front of the ATM at the gas station for no reason. Fucking Randy Orton at payphones don't even really exist anymore, but seeing Randy Orton thugging it out in front of a payphone is hilarious. But I love it, yo. It maybe it gets rid of the stigma of AI. Is AI a good thing all the time? No. But this is the shit that AI should be used for. Funny shit like this. No one sees any of the I was gonna lie and I was gonna say no one sees any of the AI wrestling pictures I post and thinks they're real, but that shit happens all the time. Niggas be like, yo, I don't know why he would do. I'm like, nigga, it is AI. What are you doing? Listen. When do you think Roman Reigns went and got fucking a couple $100,000 and spelled out OTC on a random seedy hotel floor? When do you think that happened? When do you think he did that? Honestly, wearing some fucking Oreos. Come on.
Hold on, you messed up my money, Afro. Listen, AJ, I want a formal apology.
Oh, you want to? Yo, yeah. You stole my gimmick, nigga. I'll catch you in court. I'm sorry. I forgot we needed negativity for the views.
So I need you to formally apologize to AfroKami for hurting our money. You're harming the money. Now people will see it and say he copied you. You're hurting the image of AfroKami. He did it first. So I want a formal apology to Casual Conversation. I would like
come on the show
on your stream.
Come on the show, Uncle Alan, please.
Yeah, I'm just saying I want it on the stream. And I want you to send it to all the clippers so everybody know about Casual Conversation so we can get our money back. You're hurting our pockets. Yeah. We don't appreciate it.
How dare you steal the AI that I may or may not be stealing?
Yes. You're hurting our money. You're rich enough. You got your ball and look. We see you at the Circle K hanging out with John Cena.
No, he's at that. What do you mean? He's at the Circle K by himself.
Oh, yeah, we don't see him. In a Benz. So you're doing well right now.
I was saying this nigga sitting on a bench at the Circle K wearing yellow Crocs.
The outrage.
As a newly WWE Hall of Famer.
The outrage. We don't want a private letter. We don't want a DM. We want it on your stream, said in any clip channel. Matter of fact, the Joe Budden fan page club would be a perfect place for you to send this to get it popping because we're black and we need some black things. Thank you.
Yeah, I used to be a fan of you, AJ, and then you went and stole my gimmick, brother. That's crazy.
He already stole half his gimmicks. No gas, no brakes.
Yo, I was gonna say all gas, no brakes. Fucking Jacob Fatu took that shit. Fucking goddamn MJF wants to be everybody's favorite scumbag all of a sudden. I'm like, shout out to the wrestling world for enjoying my content, apparently. But quit stealing my gimmicks, boys. Come on. Yeah. I was all gas, no brakes before Jacob Fatu, and I was everyone's favorite scumbag before. before MJF. So I need an apology from AJ Styles, Jacob Fatu, and MJF for gimmick infringement. Like, I was a scumbag first. I was all gas, no brakes first. And I was posting AI lookalikes first.
Yeah. Or we will accept checks.
I'm the soldier boy. I'm the soldier boy of this shit. Come on now.
Yeah, Afro will also accept copyright checks.
Yo, channel my energy and tell me when I'm telling lies, nigga. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me, Afro, you
see, I got so pissed off, I knocked over the camera.
See, he's hurting. But AfroKami will also take copyright checks. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I'll take any residuals you want to slide a nigga's way. Feed the streets if you really will be in like that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout it. Mommy, how you feel about all the gimmicks stealing from Africa?
How you feel about these famous people stealing my shit, Mooney? Crazy.
I'm just because at first I was about to say, you know, I don't give a shit. But then when Tori phrased it that way, I was like,
yeah.
No, I do kind of care.
See? Not an original bone in their fucking bodies nowadays. God damn.
I'm gonna say this.
You heard right now.
They'll cut me off and started the fucking show. But
you rushed me to start the show.
Edible that I'm about to try. You know, I like to test them on the show. You know, depending on how I start to act on the show, determines the potency. And this may or may not be a new distributor.
She just froze. That's how bad it is. She just completely just froze. That's so bad at her, but she just
this isn't hard.
Yeah, too hard. She ain't even moving no more. That's crazy.
Go gay.
Look at, she is going, Afro. Like, she don't even move.
Oh, she's back.
She back. Oh, she woke up. She woke up from the edible.
She back. We thought the edible smacked you into next week, yo.
No, my internet legit just went out. But I was saying,
go with the gimmick.
But with the joke, I don't know. Like, I wish people would be more creative and shit.
We have no clue what we talking about.
Y'all talking about the little photos.
She has no clue.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, we talking about the photos.
She was right.
That's what I'm like. I was here. But, you're pissing me off.
We love you, Mom.
Don't look at the video.
Don't piss her off, nigga. You know better than that.
Right. And I'm trying to get how you done made me drop half my damn cookie on my fucking bed.
See, look at you fucking up the game. We only get her once a month, nigga, and you fucking up while she's here.
Y'all got more than once this month.
No, this is the first time we seen you this month.
That's not true. This is the second time y'all seen me this month.
Oh, okay. My bad. I smoke a lot of weed. I be forgetting shit.
Remember, I was at the show the week before Joe, and then I was there the week after.
Wait, I think that was last month though. I don't think that was this month.
No.
Well, folks, go back and watch the back catalog. Let us know when's the last time you saw Moonbeam on the show.
Let's see. All I gotta do is go to the casual conversation thing and see when the last time I sent something. Because I said something about it. The day the Joe episode was on. Come on.
Damn, she's like, that's a lot of shows.
No, it's not. We just share all of our ideas in here. So we get stuff every day.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I didn't know you were looking in the group chat.
Okay. The Joe show was April 30th. The show I was on was the week after. Because remember, I came back and we were talking about on the show.
You're right. So we got Moonbeam twice in May, folks. We got her twice in May.
Even though low-key, I feel like it was 3 times, but maybe it was just twice. But
no.
Only reason I wasn't here last week is because I was packing for MomoCon.
No, you're Moonbeam.
Because I was coming, but I just ran out.
I love it. I love it when you're not here because it gives me license and free reign to talk shit until you come back. And you know me, I love that shit.
I mean, what is this? What is this?
Y'all look at Zell and Tori with a Snapchat filter.
Snapchat.
Yo,
Gotta
this
love it,
nigga.
man.
Yo, she was just high and bored. You already know.
I like Zell like this.
You gotta listen.
It made Tori look like a fucking baby, but yeah. All right, we're live, so let me stop doing this. Y'all look at.
Is this what you
This
do?
nigga just be high and bored.
Nah, no. Y'all were talking about the wrestling thing and y'all started going on and on. And I wanted to make a video so I could clock the time for the cupcake. So I made a video for that. And then I went to take a picture. And then I was like, let me see a filter. And then what you don't hear because y'all were talking was I said, oh, I kind of like Zell made like this. I was like, okay. I said, it makes Tori look like a fucking baby though. And I was like, okay, well, we're live, so let me stop doing this. And then I ended it.
You gotta post on Instagram, tell people to come to the show.
Yeah, but that'll be the only time you see a filter on me, folks, because I would never.
But
I do, but I show a lot of photos where I don't have on makeup too. Deliberately.
It's good. Girls are allowed to have, you gotta keep all the filters you want.
And low-key, I deliberately end up touching my face at some point to prove that it's not a filter or makeup. Like we're like, oh yeah, that's crazy. So you know. I can't help. I look pretty without makeup too. It is what it is.
Gotta post this once a week.
Yo, shout out to the female demo, yo. She's here for you.
No, I'm not. Well, I am. No, let me rephrase that. I am. But I'm here for you niggas too.
Wait till July. We thirst trap.
Listen to this nigga. Hey, well, the demo is 18 to 35, like 90% of the audience.
I'm here for these. I'm here for these too. I'm here for these too.
No, but me and Joe have been on an epic argument streak, yo.
You got it. See, they don't mind when I say nigga, but if I say the other version, I feel like the show gonna disappear.
we still got to build.
And I happen to be eating saltine crackers, so
we can hold a chud to build against them for 2 weeks. We got at least a little time.
Okay, let's talk about something interesting. That other one was kind of boring.
What, Chud the Builder? Chud the Builder's a lot. Yo, you know they got that nigga in fucking WITSEC. Not WITSEC, protective custody.
Who?
Because he's racist.
Because Chud the Builder, because you know they can't have him fucking honking out on all the fucking black people. See what I did? Instead of chimping out, it's honking out when it's honking out when they're white. And I can say honky and cracker because I'm half white.
I know.
Why?
I was kind of hoping that you would say it for me when I said I can't say the other one.
Oh, so respectful.
All these goddamn male.
I'm not white passing. I got enough to say cracker though, low key. But
I'm only white.
My ass
I'm Mexican passing.
My ass says nigga.
Random ass conversation. But let's talk about Ray J. By the way, if y'all ain't watch it, Ray J, he did a brand risk event, which I don't know.
Ray J fought Supa Hot Fire in MMA for brand risk.
Which again, black people fighting for this Jewish kid is always interesting to me.
Hey, listen, I've heard that Aiden pays these niggas good, honestly.
Probably do that. That's what they tend to do. But
so
the thing we want to talk about is look, he got hit so hard, knot fell on his head. Look, it's a knot right there on his head.
Look at how
my man.
Wait, you're saying there was already a knot? Is that what you just said?
Well, it was one, but there's another one after hit him right there. It's what. Look
well,
at that.
You got to remember the fight made it to the second
crazy.
round.
That's a crazy knot.
I will never be okay with my face.
But that ain't the big thing we talked about from this because we all
shout out Kit Kat Joy.
Is it the hospitalization or the interview? Because the interview, I think it was hilarious.
But yeah,
Yo,
this is based on the interview
The
because
interview
apparently,
was
so
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
He was like,
apparently,
"You really messed up. You
Yo,
really
we
messed
lost
up
that.
the
I
bag
thought we had a
tonight.
plan.
We lost the
I
bag."
thought we had a plan.
so Ray J said they had a plan, and Academic said he know the plan because of what happened, and it wasn't Adin who did the plan, but apparently, shout out to I don't know what my computer for. Okay, shout out to Kit Kat in the chat. Boom Beamers in attendance.
Gang, gang. I love you, Nika.
But this is
Again,
what
he
We need
can't
to
Academic
sell
had
send,
to
to
the
do.
send her some
He
free
can't
merch.
sell to the someone than Moonbeam does.
She does. That's why I said we need to send her some merch.
You
I
know,
was say
JoJo
if anyone deserves casual conversation merch, it's Kit Kat. She
Definitely.
ride or die.
She a ride or die.
Mommy, are
I
you
love
doing
her,
JoJo poses randomly throughout the show?
What'd you say?
Are you doing JoJo poses?
She has hit a couple.
This is the third time I noticed that.
So I did it earlier.
I
I just happened to do it earlier as just like a thing to do. But then she used my Twitch emojis, which was like the boo dab. So then I did it again.
Oh, I knew I saw it earlier. I'm like, are you just
Yeah, so I just did it again.
randomly?
This is a really good fucking cookie.
We can tell.
It's gone.
Well,
And
I
I'm
was saying, we
sad.
can tell.
I'm sad. It's gone. Hold on.
That did be she is.
Hold on.
All the crumbs. Any crumb left?
There's weed in that. Yes. The fuck? There's weed in those crumbs. And I turn this camera off. I'm a lick stamp my damn new comforter. They got fucking cookie crumbs all over.
You watching the FBI?
Like this.
Kevin. Oh, FBI. I know you're doing now.
Be careful with the edibles, Moonbeam. You know how they be.
I do.
But let's listen to Academic.
A couple months ago, I ate a 200 milligram
before.
gummy and cooked myself, yo.
Do y'all remember when I would have like the dispensary grade gummies and I would be on the show and I would just like stop talking?
I ain't eating no homemade edibles, yo, because I don't know how you dose that. I don't know how many milligrams are in a cookie a nigga or in a fucking cookie
that's
that
why
a nigga made.
she wants me in it, because she knows that I'm a bothead. So she's like, you know, edibles. You do edibles. I sure do.
You gotta be careful.
I sure do.
You gotta be careful with homemade edibles, yo, because you fuck around. Goddamn, next thing you know, you eat a cookie that's got 1,000 milligrams in it or some bullshit, and you done fried yourself for the week.
Sounds like a great edible to me. I wish I would.
You
think my ass.
Nah, you don't want. I promise you don't want that. Cause
I have had an edible that has had me like stuck, where I was just like,
you gotta kick in the manual breathing, nigga.
I have to move.
You know you get hit when you have to switch to manual breathing, nigga.
Or when you gotta sit down because you're getting like dizzy, like you feel like you're running out of air. You're like, ooh. Yes, I have.
That's it. That's why I don't know. Edibles are every once in a while thing for me because fucking I have like issues with portion control. And like I choose the number all.
I have impulse.
I choose the number all when I sit.
If I see it, I want it. And the more I have of it, the more I'm gonna go through.
Street form.
Like I said, I try to keep myself at 100 milligram to 200 milligrams. Be pushing it, yo. Fucking edible wise, I'd be like, damn.
The ones that I get from the dispensary are like 150, I think. They may even be 2. And they're fast acting. So the ones from my favorite place within 10, 15, 20 minutes, which is why I normally test different edibles while I'm on a show. Because it changes how I interact.
The whole time.
I had to stop a show once because my ass did an edible gummy from the dispensary before wife reviews. You know, I produce it, so now I'm doing all shit halfway through, I'm like, it looks like it's gonna be one of those days where I need more. So I think I took a half and I set it to the side. Mid show, I get the munchies or close, and then I eat another one, not paying attention. At one point, I had just froze, and I was like, I am so sorry, y'all. I am so goddamn high. And I was like, so we're gonna do this last one, and we're gonna get the fuck about this show. And that's exactly what we did. There is a show somewhere on YouTube.
That's why Zell May runs the ship here, because he's the least likely to be under the influence of any illicit substances.
Yep. And us, well, Tori's always, no, I was about to say, Tori's always on something, but then I was like, no, that's me too. Because I don't drink.
Show survive.
So I need to be on something to make it through the day.
I do sober shows sometimes.
What the fuck? When have you ever done a show where you haven't already smoked ahead of time or already did something else ahead of time?
Yeah, I lied.
I know.
Right.
I was about to say, I may be on the show, but I promise you, I smoked. One of those times that I text messaged y'all and said, I'm going to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom and I also went outside and hit the butt 3 times.
We've been doing this since COVID. When the fuck have you not smoked?
Yeah,
right. When have you not smoked? Like, what is
yo? Hey, I was real fucked up during the COVID shows, though. Yo, I used to get fucking.
And you still, to this day, I still don't understand how Joe still had to be the only person we ever got so messed up that he ruined the show completely. Like, to this day, that's the only show I ever had to redo.
That's because I can handle my shit, yo.
I still want to find the original. I'm mad you said you deleted it.
No, you gotta understand. People came in our chat and said, this is horrible. What is he doing?
I know. I still want to see the original footage. I know it's funny.
I'll never get Yo, it was our first House of the Dragons review, yo. Yeah. And I get in deep on those. Like, I go into like what the titles mean and fucking like they take excerpts from certain poems and use them as titles and fucking I do all this extra shit. And Joe starts showing off his fucking action figure collection.
I know.
Yo, this is how bad it was. I hit up Afro and he said, I already know. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I was like, you want to, and to this day, that's the only show that we've ever re-recorded.
That's how never done it since. When I say
no, that's why I always say I want to see the raw footage because there is not many things that y'all won't air, and the fact that y'all not only sit down, but then you re-recorded had to have been chaotic. And I've been on crazy ass shows with Joe. So I'm like, oh, it had to have been real bad.
Yo, the chat was going crazy, dissing him, and these people don't talk. They was like, bro, I normally watch y'all just spin what, but this is unbearable. And I said, damn. I gotta say something.
Nah, Joe is either locked in
or completely out of pocket.
He's either locked in or he's not. And then when he's not, it's just like any given day. Like that day, it looked, when I first started watching the stream, it looked like we were having good Joe. And then as time went on, especially when we got to like the last part, I was like, this nigga not listening. I was like, here we go. We about to go down the rabbit hole. And then the minute he said, nah, fuck you, I was like, yep. And there it is. I was like, to the point where Mookie asked me the other day. So Mookie told me, let me tell y'all what Mookie said about the show. Because remember, I didn't watch it actually until Mookie said something because I low-key forgot. And he was like, yeah, I watched the RPG episode the other day. He was like, you can tell Tori really the only nigga that like really play games for real.
Wait. Now I played every game on that list.
He didn't agree with all y'all takes, but he agreed more with Kami. But one of the things he said was, and he was like, what's the guy's name with like the glass? So I started saying names. And I was like, and the reason you probably feel like Joe has a good caliber of gaming behind him as well is because Joe is actually Tori's cousin. And he was like, and he said, oh, for real? And then he said, oh, so that's why them boys be going at it like that or whatever. And I was like, yes. I said, if you ever want to see some of the best rage baiting on the internet, all you got to do is find a show that got Joe and Tori on it. I said, I promise you. And then that's when I went and watched it. And I was like, this is what he was talking about. This shit is hilarious. I was like,
I didn't talk much on the show.
I didn't know he had watched it.
Seen fucking Make It Make Sense. If you go watch Make It Make Sense, this last
didn't make it make sense.
This last
really.
The last episode of Make It Make Sense, is me and Joe just fucking arguing about comedy for a straight hour. And this nigga then texted me afterwards and was like, no, I'm sorry. I understand the point that you were trying to make now. And I was like, okay. Good.
You don't have to tell me. We ran up the numbers going back and forth with, I ran up the numbers, me, because you set that up, fucking Tori, or whatever. But that episode where me and Joe went and where I had to slay Joe. I had to slay him on the internet. I still feel bad. I even told somebody, I said, I put that man whole personal business out here on the internet, but that nigga had me mad. I said that nigga was being a hypocrite and he was making my best friend cry. I said, so I had to show his ass. And then that nigga told me afterwards he was sorry.
That was
I'm like, you showed your ass.
That is still to this day. That is still to this day one of the highest viewed episodes of Make It Make Sense.
I tell people that all the time. One of the highest viewed episodes.
I can't help it. Y'all niggas fall for the bait. And I still to this day, I stand by. I did not think that you guys were going to attack Joe. I thought that it was going to be me. But, and then y'all just went after Joe.
No, it's because Joe said something. We were about to say something to you, but then Joe said something.
That was why I said it.
He said something in particular. And then you said something else whatever you said, no, because you even said it. You say it on the show. Whatever it was that you said it to set Joe up. You say it on the show. Right after it happens, you were like, I said that to see what would happen. I did not know it would go that far.
Follow me.
That nigga. And then you had the plot. At first he was there. And then Joe lost the goddamn plot. And then the more he talked, the more he pissed me off. When I'm like, you better just watch this goddamn show. Has seen you get knocked inside your goddamn head.
For context, folks, it was when the Diddy and Cassie video in the hotel first dropped. That is the episode she speaks of. And I go into it and we're talking about it. And I'm like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I say it very blatantly.
He does say that. He does say devil's advocate.
I was like, I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. And Joe, for some reason, just immediately agrees with the devil's advocate.
And so,
and I was like, I was so surprised.
If y'all have seen Sunkissed Waifu, she was on that episode as well. And she has openly spoken on different episodes, in particular that one, about her own personal history.
Experience.
Like that.
Yes.
And so she was on there. Joe started talking and he went and it came out like word vomit. And the nigga would not shut up. Tori tried to reel it in. Zell May tried to reel it in because he knew that nigga was drowning. And then he said the wrong thing, had my best friend yell up on this goddamn show live. And then she had to get off the air briefly because she had started crying. And I had lost my shit. And then for the next like 25 minutes, I go in on Joe and his personal lifestyle and call him a hypocrite and stupid and everything else under the sun while screaming at him. And it has like over 4,000 views still to this day. Oh, wait.
That was choice.
Where is it?
That shit was
choice. That ain't on my channel. That'd be on my right.
Yeah, make it. Yo, I love that. Listen, I'm always.
We got 1 year Moonbeam one of the highest watch shows.
Thinking about the content.
You said what?
1 year Moonbeam one of our highest rated watch shows.
Oh,
where is it?
That's because the people love me. Tori like to say I'm here for the ladies, but the niggas love me too. And everything in between.
A boost is a boost, yo. We brought you in for the female demo. If you help the demo as a whole, who are we to complain?
Right. You did not bring me in for the demo. Did y'all really bring me in for the demo? I thought y'all brought me in just
we brought you in for the female demo.
I thought I thought Zelmay was just one day was like, you should be on Casual Conversations, and I tried it and it worked. And so y'all were like,
no, we needed a woman. We needed a woman that we could actually have real conversations with.
Oh, okay.
That wouldn't get overly emotional about it. We needed a woman that would understand that it's for the content at the end of the day.
Right.
And I needed somebody else to like Afro to play off of.
Me and Zelme, we're the 2-man power trip is a powerful thing, but like we know each other too well at this point, content wise. Like this nigga knows what look. Zelme knows pretty much what my opinion's gonna be on a topic when he picks the topic at this point, yes. Or at least he has a baseline. And I know this nigga is gonna sit on the fence on the sticky shit. So like. And we had to have another variable or it would get stale. That's why the 2-man power trip works so well now when Moonbeam's gone, because they're not used to the constant 2-man power trip. So when they get it back, they're like, oh.
Wait, say that.
Even though now it's like they get the 2-man power trip and then we occasionally we're the death triangle. But like only occasionally.
Sorry. I'll be more consistent with the death triangle. I like that name, and I actually feel a part of the crew.
Set out to the
came up
with
it. It wasn't Zelme including me; it was you, and so I feel. No, I said I feel because he said the death triangle. I said that's great because now I finally feel like welcomed by Story.
By the way, I want y'all to understand why this show happened. Afro used to smoke so much and just talk the whole show. So I just gave him a show so he can just ramble about what he wants.
Yeah, it's the smoking is why. That's totally why he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
No, he used to get high. Like he used to,
and I still don't think
it's a different. You can't get a word in when he get high.
No, I know. I've done enough shows with Tori to have seen him. Because remember, I started with Roundtable, which really was, if it wasn't for casual conversations, you can tell when casual conversations started just based off of how Tori's level of intensity in Roundtable. Because remember, casual conversations was on Wednesdays. And so he then had to space out. He became less like,
so yeah. I got a quick effort. That's
why we have to switch days because I've only got one good show in me a day. When you try to make more, my social battery isn't that hype. Like I've got a good social battery, but it's good for a couple hours out of each day. So like when you try to spread it out.
Oh my God. So I found the video. I found the Make It Make Sense video, and it's clear that I watched it at some point because it's still like at a certain point. And it's when, and you can tell I must have decided that I was done talking because Joe said something like, I was just asking questions, doing investigative shit, like, like people that went to school. Did he say people that do journalist stuff or something? And I didn't even look up. And I'm surprised that I didn't, because I think the reason why Ace nodded like that is because she was like, there's only one person on this panel with it. Actually, I think I say it later on. There's only one person on this panel with a journalism degree. It's not you.
Nigga with a journalism degree.
Yeah, I was like, the only person with a journalism degree on this panel is me.
Afro, do you miss Roundtable?
I
don't even have to ask Moonbeam. Shut up. She might be a little bit, but Afro, do you miss Roundtable?
No, we still do Roundtable.
I was about to say they still do Roundtable. Do you miss Roundtable with me though? Is the real question.
It's still Roundtable, but
it ain't Roundtable. Roundtable I do miss throwback Roundtable. It was lawless. Like you had to have Roundtable I'll never forget who was it that started bitching. I think I fell out with Watson one day because I didn't cut him off. We were debating something and then he couldn't get a word in and then he said something slick and then I went off on him on the show. And then I was like, you got some goddamn nerve. And he was like, you just take over the conversation, blah, blah. I said, nigga, it's the motherfucking Roundtable. I was like, have you met Tori? Have you met BMT? I was like, are you fucking for real? I was like, you got to get in where you fit in. And if you can't handle it, if you can't get in when you fit in, then this ain't the motherfucking show for you. I went slap off on him. And I was like, motherfucker. I've been talking to that nigga for like a year. I was so pissed off with that nigga.
But it's a very opinionated cast of people.
Yeah.
So
But the round table is still like, it's like an open forum, but it's a lawless open forum with people that are extremely passionate about whatever they're talking about. So you need to figure out how to wiggle your way in. There are some days where I let Tori get his shit off. Other times I'm gonna talk over Tori until Tori shut the fuck up. And sometimes he notices it and he does. Other times he'll slowly stop. Other times I'll be like, y'all heard what I said. Other times I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna let her finish. But you gotta know where to get in. And the whole point is to debate. That was like the whole point of the show. That is one of the reasons why I feel like I was a great addition to that show, because I didn't let people just get away with bullshit without giving me a reason why.
There was some people on that show. Wow.
Because there's been all types of people on that show. I still Boogie.
It ain't nowhere. It ain't the same.
White Boy Boogie. I was rewatching that episode that had him on it, the content creator. And I'm still disappointed about that one take. I just rewatched that episode the other day, and I was like,
it's crazy. It's crazy because a lot of people don't realize I was not an original roundtable member. I literally came in afterwards, after the show was already a thing. I was a late addition. I was not.
Okay, I was on roundtable before Afro was. That's how Afro catch it.
I was going to say. Because at first it was just moderated to send me the link every once in a while. And then I just sort of, I was there. And now I count as.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out.
I count as an original.
And I'm going to be like, I want to come back and do one show a month. And that one show a month, I want it to be like throwback.
That shit used to be. I don't know, but it ain't.
No, but it seems like whatever they're doing, it's working for them. And roundtable on a weekly basis could be a lot because of the type of topics. Yeah. So I do think, throwing it in there for the people that fell in love with roundtable or whatever once a month or whatever, bring back some of the OGs and just show out once a month. I think they would love that. It'd be like a whole little series, like I don't know.
The top 10s are hilarious because Cam just picks the most ambiguous ass topics in existence. And then there's always me being like, this is ambiguous bullshit. And it usually is.
Yeah, that show has
it's some people that never been on the show. It was ambiguous bullshit.
Oh, there's people that were on the show for like 6 months straight and then like would disappear. You never see them again. You never hear from them again. There's people that would show up for one episode and they were supposed to be like, oh, we're feeling it out. Never came back. I remember when Cam decided to piss me off and try and add more women, and then I was still the only last woman standing.
Niggas don't be used to the way that I talk to people sometimes. I'm like, damn, this nigga just
stupid.
I mean, look, it's a very opinionated crowd, yo. It really is, and you got to be willing to put your opinion out there and accept that people might not agree with it.
Right, and you got to be willing to fight for it. You got to be willing to defend it. You got to be willing to say, you got to literally be like, I don't really give a fuck what none of y'all say. I done already said that this is my biased opinion, and I'm done, and then leave it at that. Or other times, no, this is it, and this is why. And I think that's why people like watching the show because the format of that show, in my opinion, closely resembles like a comment section in a nerd group.
I ain't gonna lie, it was fun though, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga wasn't friends no more after that shit.
I have stopped being friends with Watts before, but made up with him. I've stopped being with BMT like 3 times during the time he was on the show. And the last time was the longest. I think I went a year and a half. I just recently heard from BMT like 2 months ago. And that was the first time that I've talked to him since I left Roundtable, which was a year ago.
Shout out to Afro for being the most consistent person on that show.
That's because Afro don't care. Afro doesn't give a fuck about what anybody says, how anybody feels. He doesn't really take anything personally. The 2 times that I got pissed off with someone, I took that shit personally because of what they were coming for. BMP implied he came from my blackness, and I felt some type of way about that in front of a black known content creator during Black History Month, and then was trying to come from my blackness.
When you know you get under niggas' skins. That's when you know when you get under niggas' skin when they start getting like Joe. Like I said, go watch this last episode of Make It Make Sense. I knew I got under Joe's skin. I know I got under Joe's skin because he started trying to talk about how, you know, when I get really into it, my voice gets really high pitched. And he was like, well, listen to it. And I was like, listen, Joe, that doesn't make your point any better, brother.
Right.
I promise it doesn't.
Nope.
And then, and in the end, Joe stopped. He watched back that episode and was like, damn, I get it. And I was like, well, I'm glad you get it.
Both BMT and Watts apologized to me, not the other way around. So there's that.
Oh, I'm never.
I just hope that was just a memory lane.
Look, if I say it on camera,
y'all go back, go to the Blurred Cartel YouTube page and check out Roundtable from a year ago and prior if you want to see me on it. And then check out Make It Make Sense, the podcast on YouTube as well. The episode that we were referring to is P. Diddy Exposed, Shocking Abuse Allegations Revealed. If you want to check that one out, that's what we're talking about. Also, I just kind of looked through these videos. There's a lot of great episodes where I look amazing. I'm just saying.
There are some golden episodes, yo.
Yeah, in some of these, I don't know what was going on this particular year, but like every episode of Make It Make Sense, I looked flawless. That's when I was real confused.
Yeah, that's it.
Go back to the mustache only days. That was awful.
Hey, listen, I can tell Joe wanted to attack me for not protecting the blackness so bad in that episode. He was a couple minutes away from telling me I wasn't pure enough to speak on this topic. I could feel it.
Yeah.
I love it though. There's not. Because you guys are at your best when you're truly emotional about something. And I see that. So I do my best to bring it out of you. Sometimes it's telling not the greatest way.
How he trauma farms us.
Listen, all I do is bake the trap.
He basically says,
all I do is bake.
Oh, she has been called narcissistic before. Let's do this. Like that's how he is.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The amount of time people have called me about it's a lot better now. But back in the day, they used to call me just upset about it.
No, people. I've had people ask me like how I've been on a show with him, especially earlier on because he was hard to get a word in on Roundtable and stuff. So people would be like, "How the fuck do you ever get anything done? Or how do you ever get something out or whatever?" But I've heard in the past like that people would call people about both Tory and BMT on previous shows back in the day. In particular, locker room talk.
Ooh, the thing is, though, I know good content, yo. I know good content. And I know that you need a certain amount of.
I lost it.
I am a degenerate, the patron saint.
Yep. And that's why.
But you gotta. I have a way of bringing out the worst in people, but in a good way.
It's not I wasn't good. But let's do some more time.
It's for content.
Yeah,
but I hope that
let's hit on some of these topics.
But we saw a little bit of Ray J. Y'all saw, I know it's been in the middle. Ray J got lumps on his head, but this is the story that I want to talk about because it led to the hospitalization of Ray J because somebody's heart, which I don't know how in the world. I don't know what y'all be doing, but again,
sorry.
But here's what Ray J was talking about, according to academics, what he was promised because Ray J pulled something, and Supa Hot Fire probably ain't for it.
Ray J pulled up, got 20 bloods outside, told the nigga if he don't throw the fight, because they agreed before that he needs to throw the fight. If he don't throw the fight, he gonna get fucked up. That's why he hightailed out the building. But there was about $1 million in bets supposedly placed that Ray J was going to win some way, somehow. Obviously, he lost. Ray J pulled.
So that might be the reason they investigating this fight. So,
hey, but this is how you get barred from fucking. This is where the athletic position comes in and fucking.
You can't never act
this
right.
This is where you lose out trying to. But listen, Ray J's forever gonna be Brandy's brother that got beat up by the Supa Hot Fire
with lumps on his head.
With massive lumps on his head. Massive.
Y'all watch Brand Risk?
You watch what?
Brand Risk.
Yeah, of course, nigga. It is ever listen. If I'm always gonna watch a bunch of content creators try and be fucking combat athletes, I'm never not gonna watch that.
Hey, why is Sean Strickland watching this and they get mad how not good they are? I'm like, are you stupid?
Yo, because Sean Strickland's a fucking asshole, yo. It just is what it is. That nigga, a hell of a fighter. I would listen. I shoot Sean Strickland before I fight Sean Strickland. That's for damn sure.
He the champion now.
That nigga beat that beat Israel Adesanya. That nigga beat the style bender.
He beat on
down.
He just beat Cosmo.
He hawked that nigga down. He also look, Sean Strickland. Is he a Republican right-wing piece of shit? Yes.
Yeah, he beat Cosmo.
Is he a hell of a fighter? Also, yes.
Yeah, he beat Cosmo just recently, so you know he can fight.
So
he lost last year's fight, but
he got some big Kamaev's a beast.
He just can't beat Drickis. I don't know what it is about Drickis. He cannot beat Drickis. Everybody
sometimes in the fight game, a niggas just got your number.
He done lost to Drickis twice.
And Drickis Duplessis has his number.
And he done beat everybody else besides Drickis and Pierre, Alex. But other than that, he basically be beating everybody else recently.
Yeah, but that nigga don't want to see. There ain't too many niggas that want to see Alex Pereira in a fight.
Yeah, true.
That nigga is scary.
But we got. Let's talk about this because Kevin Hart has responded to the criticism.
I was hoping he'd get to this.
This was what made Joe say he understood my point from fucking from the Make It Make Sense episode last week. He watched this and he was like, "Okay, I understand what you were saying now." And I was like, "Okay," because you definitely tried to fucking argue me for an hour about it.
That's watching the roast. If you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like it's not.
So he just told him about that, and I can't really play a Breakfast Club. Netflix is in charge of them now, so I don't want to. I don't want to miss too much. I don't want y'all to hear that part specifically, like the audience that they get it and all that. And I've seen a lot of people upset at him for it. I saw Steven Jackson have smoke with him. By the way, I agree with Nori about that too. Why you was there? Why are you upset at Kevin Hart and not the dude who made the joke?
Yeah. Hey, niggas don't want beef with Tony Hinchcliffe, yo.
By the way, I will say Tony Hinchcliffe is the worst person on Kill Tony. I don't know how y'all find him funny. By the way, I like Kill Tony.
I don't know. Look,
Tony Hinchcliffe is the worst person on that show by a lot.
We don't get a set from Tony Hinchcliffe all that often. I don't watch Tony Hinchcliffe stand up.
Yeah, I don't watch him. And I'll be honest, aside from the George Floyd joke, I actually thought his set was somewhat funny. I didn't think that he had a bad. I don't think that overall he had a bad set.
Oh, this was set. I'm just talking about in general on the Kill Tony show. He's by far the worst. That ain't saying he's bad.
No, I believe that.
Worst on Kill Tony. He's by far the worst on Kill Tony. His own show is worse.
Yeah, but all he's got to do is sit there and critique people.
The fact that I didn't even know
like he does a set on Kill Tony.
The fact that I didn't know who he was, but as you watch the roast, you can tell by every single comedian, including the host that comes before him, talks about how racist he is, how MAGA heavy he is, blah, 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 blah. So I expected really shitty jokes.
He is one of the president's homeboys.
So that's why I'm like, I expected really
he is Donald Trump's homeboy.
I will say this. I get the backlash, but I don't know why people expect anything else from celebrities. Like they do not. Like once again, now we talk about we don't empathize and sympathize with millionaires and billionaires. They don't empathize and sympathize with like us either, and them empathizing with us and our feelings about police brutality, racism, whatever, will affect their livelihood. That's how they see it. And whether you're willing to throw away your own personal morals, I think we forget that not everybody has the same morals compass, moral standards that we have. And so expecting that and being like, oh, how could you or whatever, he could have always been raised to chase after the money no matter what. You know what I mean? Like no matter what you got to do, it's about the money. That's not how I was raised. Money is an aspect or whatever, but my parents also taught me to never conform who I am for others, to always be you. And so for me, even though we could make a bunch of content by just sitting here pretending to be MAGA people, we can make a bunch of money from doing a bunch of things. I can get on OnlyFans and sell my cooch and do all of that. But guess what? That affects my moral compass in a way that I'm not willing to sell out for money.
Black Republicans are super big, yo. You guys want a Republican?
They're huge.
We could
That's
go
what
over.
I'm saying. We could change this show into a MAGA show, and I guarantee you our numbers would skyrocket. But at what cost? I personally
wouldn't mean anything we were saying,
knowing that I do stuff like that for money. But that's just me.
Listen, I got
way too much.
I just told someone today at work that I'm more likely to have sex with a stranger for $1 million than I am to get paid $1 million and sit here and pretend that I'm okay with racism. I literally just said that today at work because we were talking about people just like the internet and doing anything and how the world doesn't really have any boundaries anymore. Blah 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 blah. And I said that I put my hand on the Bible. I said that today at work.
ATFB.
Listen, I could have been
like I got exes that I've got less from.
I'll say this.
So I'm more likely to do that than
I'll say this. I had an offer from iHeart to do radio, and I turned it down because they tried to tell me to say something. Listen, nobody tell me what to say. This crazy. No one. By the way, what they told me to say was I agree with it, and I've been saying it on the radio, but you don't tell me to say it. That's against my moral. I'm ego driven. I'll figure it out myself. So
no, I get that. I don't like being told. I don't like being told.
My
favorite thing about writing for blurred.com is having Otis and just being like, just do it and send it to me. He's like, I'm not gonna tell you what to write. He's like, write it and write it good and send it over. And I'd be like, bet. I'll take constructive criticism, but he don't be like, you got to talk about this. You got to talk about that or whatever. He trusts that I can handle it or whatever. And that's a part of it too. Like, I feel like
as much money as you spend on college, nigga, you better be able to
be on the radio.
Listen, I'm just going to be like, nobody can, anything I ever say, I meant it. Like, it ain't even no narrative. If I said it, I meant it. So you'll know. That's why they sometimes call me careful, because if I say it, I got to mean it. And I got to rationale why I meant it. Because I'm not finna sit here and lie to you on the internet.
I'll just say some shit. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say anything I don't mean.
Yeah. Like people like, you really mean you don't? It's not. I told y'all, it ain't that I hate that real. I think you're a fraud, and it's a funny skit that we do on the show. I just think he's a fraud of a.
That's like.
It's not a pretend.
That's funny you said that. I had someone ask me if I was just anti-Israel for the show, and I was like, no, I'm anti-Israel on and off the show.
Listen, he is tame.
I missed that. What?
He is tame on the show.
Yes, I am tame on the show compared to what I will say about fucking the state of Israel outside of the confines.
Yes, he is tame on the show.
Oh yeah, if you ever see like any group chat he's in when he's on a political tirade, oh yeah.
He's tame on this show. He
goes out of his way to these days he actually pisses me off because he goes out of his way to not be as political, and I kind of miss.
Because it's not good. It's not good for the algorithm to be overly. You got to realize sometimes I can have my political views. I don't have to give them to the rest of the world.
Well, you do, but you just ain't as blatant. Ain't as blatantly.
Yeah, I'm just not as. I'm not out here. I'm not out here wishing death on world leaders anymore. Although, if there is a cancer somewhere in BB, shout out to it.
But Another thing that came from this Kevin Hart special is a man who I'm doing. By the way, I am doing a YouTube video on this, so I'm preparing y'all to watch it. It's gonna start off with Malcolm X talking about black people and celebrities, how some of these when black people get into certain situations, they become like too much. We're gonna go over Amanda Seals, Cheyenne Bryant, and how black people, for some reason, we're the only people that's allowed to be scammed for some reason. But Stephen A. Smith, one of the people, whom like I said, I won't call him a C word. I won't call him the COON, because if I say it, I mean it.
The COON, I'll say it.
Listen, that's reserved for a few people. That's open. I think he is
sometimes.
What is it? Coon inspired? Like, you know how anime inspired?
But Stephen A. has done a lot for a lot of black people.
Slightly Coon influenced.
He has done a lot for black people, so I ain't made no video on it. But
the thing about it is,
but the thing about it, he has a
the thin line between blackness and coonness. That's where he lies.
I think he's just a suck up to rich people.
That's what I said. He rides that line.
He also does that to rich black people.
He does enough for the community to not be like full on coon, but half of the shit that comes out of his mouth reminds you that we are not the same. And he believes that wholeheartedly, that we are not the same. And when I say we, I'm talking about all three of us. All three of us ain't in his tax bracket. I would say we all too black, but honestly, you blacker than him, Tori. So you fall in that too. You know.
Damn, that's crazy because there's not too many.
You're literally a street pharmacist. You fall in the stereotype. You're naturally, to him, you're automatically a nigga.
Oh, speaking of, thank you for saying it. That led into this point. So let's listen. Hold up. What is sound? Is the sound? What the sound ain't on, please? Why ain't it working? I probably just watched 5 videos. I don't know. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let me refresh it. It just played right there. Okay, we're gonna get it. It's content, folks. This is being live.
Special on Netflix. Kevin Hart made a pointed joke about his personal Mount Rushmore of racism. A list of people he claims hate black people. Alongside Shane Gillis, Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Hart included my name, Stephen A. Smith. Quote, my Mount Rushmore of racism when it comes to hating black people is Shane Gillis, Kid Rock, Hulk Hogan, Stephen A. Smith. Those are my 4 people when it comes to hating black people. The joke came during a roast segment where Hart was targeting Shane Gillis, the event's host, and then expanded to a broader critique of several public figures. Obviously, everybody knows me to be a sports commentator, known for my outspoken opinions. And I'm considered an individual that's been the subject of controversies over the years. Okay. You know, I tried to, first of all, I got, at least I thought I had, pretty damn good relationship with Kevin Hart. It's been on my show on many occasions. I've known him for years. I don't know. I mean, it's a roast, but, you know, he's getting crucified because a lot of people felt like too many jokes at this particular roast was tasteless. My attitude is a roast, and people are there to be attacked. He's gotten attacked, all of that other stuff. But I'm not going to front and failing to acknowledge that this year has been very difficult for me. From the standpoint that even though I've been very blessed and fortunate to secure my future in ways that I never thought imaginable, first at ESPN and then here at SiriusXM, the flip side to that is that I've taken a lot of heat because of perceived positions that I may have had. And as a result, we've had some people from the Democratic Party who don't know that I'm aware of the steps and the links that they've been willing to go through.
First off.
So wait. I want to say something real quick before I forget it. Pull him back up. Pull that video back up because I need to point something out. This shit right here, I don't know why, but everything about his little logo pushes him over that coon line for me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it looks too much like the Blue Lives Matter. I don't know what it is. There's something about this that gives like Blue Lives Matter, I don't see color, and we support our troops, even though we do not give money through the VA to properly support our troops after they come back. It's giving all of
saying it
like the man standing there. It reminds me of like a military ad. Then the fucking black and white American flag that is giving very much Blue Lives Matter. Like, I don't know. I'm not jazzing with it.
That's what puts you. Not no opinion. This was the
No, I honestly was listening to him, and then I glanced over and saw that, and then I could not take my eyes off it. And so I was like, I need you to stop so I can make this statement. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm a strong believer that brand imagery is supposed to make a lot of different statements and pull certain feelings out of you. I feel like white people look at that in particular in like middle America, redneck country. They look at that emblem and they're like, he's on my side. I look at that and I'd be like, he is not on my side. Like if you wouldn't have, if I didn't know that this was Stephen A. Smith, I promise you, just glancing at this instantly looks like this is on Fox News.
He do take inspiration from Fox News.
That feels like Fox News. But I digress.
But my point is, the problem I have with Stephen A. Smith and this whole thing about it, Kevin Hart things, I just want to get into. He somehow does this thing where he makes everything grander than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
In which he pretends like now the Democrats,
the whole Democratic Party is trying to silence him.
Yeah, the whole Democratic Party got Kevin Hart to call you a racist and a roast. Not just as a joke where he think he joking at a friend, because you said you think he's a friend. Y'all talk.
You want to know how he could have ended all of that by just saying, "How dare motherfucker that defends that George Floyd joke called me a racist," and he could have left it at that. But his dumbass was then like, "It's a roast. I don't feel any type of way about it." Blah 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 blah. And now you're still making it about yourself. Like
he makes everything about.
I know that's why I dislike him.
He accused Nick Wright, who had an opinion on him, to being bought by LeBron James to diss him. I'm like, bro, people can have a problem with you without this giant conspiracy behind a big force is behind you. It's like when people say
LeBron James does not get anybody to dislike Stephen A. Smith. He does it very well on his own.
And I'm like, bro.
But if someone wants to pay, look, if there's anyone out there that wants to pay me to smear anyone, cut the check.
Cut the motherfucking check. We will spend this whole goddamn show talking cash shit.
Yeah. Okay?
Pay us to say the shit that you're afraid to say on the internet. I will gladly get paid. I will disappear from Florida. I'll go into hiding in my rich ass bunker.
All three of us gotta watch it. We're in deeper. All three of us are deep in Republican country.
That's why I said I'm a lead.
You're
not hear the first thing I said. The minute you give me money, that
was my point.
Mm-hmm. I'm leaving.
But hell, Texas, Indiana, and Florida is about as Republican as you can get.
As it gets. That's
I'm so safe that I did Mississippi. So
that's even worse.
Listen,
this is Mississippi.
Man, listen. Man, Mississippi in 2020 had a lynching.
That's not funny. I can't believe I laughed.
Why are you laughing at that?
Just the way he threw it out. And then I was like, it took a second to process what he said. That's fucking saying.
No, listen, never forget, right here on this show, Zell May looked up and he was like, and he said, "Damn, you live in a sundown town." And I was like, "Well, damn, I live in a sundown town."
Yeah, you do.
Our senator of our state, I don't live there no more. Literally said,
"No, I'll never forget." I had a cheerleading. I'm trying to remember where we were, but I had a cheerleading competition in high school, somewhere in the Bible Belt, and oh my God, even as someone that like could not drink at the time, didn't even have like a real desire to drink, like going through like where certain stores are just straight up closed on certain days, and like liquor stores are straight up closed on Sundays, period. They're not open. It is like illegal to sell alcohol in some of these Bible Belt states on Sunday.
They changed it recently.
You said what? What'd you say?
It used to be like that here. You couldn't buy liquor on Sundays.
Let me tell you something. I would have been gone. My former alcoholic ass would have been gone. Because let me tell you something. On a Sunday when I ran out of alcohol, I am breaking into a liquor store if that shit was locked. That is the type of alcoholic I had become. So
I
Yeah, no, I
had
couldn't
to
live
quit
there.
drinking a long time ago because niggas be getting drunk and getting into shootouts.
Getting
And
into shit.
so I had to leave alcohol.
Let me tell
I
you,
had to
it
leave the
started with
alcohol alone,
I had to put Patron down. Either people just always decided to try me on the rare times that I was drinking Patron, or put me and Patron like to get down. Because I almost beat the same bitch up twice at 2 different times on motherfucking Patron. And then I did beat up a hoe on Patron. Whiskey,
See, I
like
used to
whiskey
drink a
never
lot of
really did me like
Jägermeister,
that.
yo.
But I already have a fuck it type of threshold anyway. It's like fuck it. I'll go to fuck it real quick. Alcohol for a long time actually held off the fuck it. I would just be like, nah, I'm vibing. But then one day things switched. And then it was like the liquor was
Nah,
like,
see,
your
we
body
used to
already
get
said fuck
drunk
it,
and
and
play
now it's
with
really
guns,
fucking
so it
and we
got
going to
dangerous.
jail. And I did.
I want
Niggas
story
would get
for
drunk,
Afro. We
end
gonna
up
end the
running
show
from
off
the
this.
police.
Afro, you gotta tell us about this story because you just
I've
sent
done
this
all
to me.
types
I
of
don't
shit.
understand why you sent this to me.
Oh,
You sent this to me?
wait, before whatever it is, did y'all hear that one can of Four Loko was actually supposed to be shared between 4 people? That's why it's called Four
Yes,
Loko.
I did know that.
I did
That
not
there
know
were
that.
there
And
were
I was like, first
technically
off, I'm
4
today years
serving.
old. This was like a week ago. I was a week ago years old when I found that out. And when I tell you I am a pull off the shelf Four Loko drinker, and even before then I could go through 2 in my 2. I made it to 2 before they took them off the shelf. After the shelf, I could do 4 in like one sitting. But when you think about it, I don't know how I didn't die. That's disgusting.
I don't know how you didn't get diabetes.
That's disgusting.
Afro,
I don't
explain
know
this story.
either. That's what my doctor said too. He was like, I don't know how your liver looks this good when you're this much of an alcoholic, and I also don't understand how the fuck you don't have diabetes based off of the amount of sugar you consumed. He was like, but your pancreas looks like shit. And I was like, yeah, I know. Thanks.
Afro, explain
This
this.
is disgusting. But there's a whole market for it. This is the anime
This is how
community we're talking
damn
about.
bad this fucking new generation is, yo. These niggas are out here spending money to drink
In
foot
public.
juice.
In
What?
public. You're
In
not doing
public.
this in private.
Nigga,
You are letting
you're
everyone
paying
know
this
you're
woman
paying for
$15 to drink juice she's been soaking her feet in.
all day.
What are we doing? What are we doing? And like, look, my inner content brain is like, fuck yeah. Go for it, ladies. I know you racked
Make us
views
money.
off of this. You honestly probably made a killing off of fucking these niggas wanting to lick your feet juice.
Yep.
But like to show up at a con, set up a cooler full of juice, soak your feet in it, and set a sign.
You knew niggas would
$15
come.
a swig.
You knew the nerds
And
would
then
flock
cash
in the
the
nerd
fuck
swap.
out. This shit is crazy. Like, yo, this shit like this is where this is the hot spot of the male loneliness epidemic. Like,
the sad boy era.
how you gonna
Y'all
pull a
going
bitch?
out bad,
How are you
man.
gonna pull a bitch if you out here fucking
Buying
drinking
feet
feet
juice.
juice?
Can't even get the baddie in the
here's the
cosplay
thing.
because she saw you buy a $5 foot juice. The baddie in the cosplay was like, "Oh, I
$15
like
foot
this
juice.
cosplay. I may talk to him." And then you gave the girl $5.
$15, I do believe.
That one I think is $5.
This one. This is.
Oh, does the sign say 5?
It say 5.
Oh,
Is that
I thought
the
it said
same
15.
girl on
Either
different
way,
days?
spending any amount of money to drink juice
Is
someone's
that the
feet's
same girl
been in
on
is
different days,
crazy.
or is this 2 different days?
It's multiple.
No. That girl was with her. They set up shop next to each other.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that looked like the same bench. That's why I was asking. That's crazy. Well,
that shit
at least
blew my
this
mind.
is inside. Look at the other photos. This guy is lifting her foot in the other photo.
Yes.
And look at his
Look at this
face.
dude over here, by the
Look,
way.
no, yes, this is me. This is me. But look at how much he's enjoying this. He
Look
is
at this.
nutting right
Yes,
now.
and here's the thing. He is licking her feet. She's gonna go and get cracked by her boyfriend after this and spend that money on
And
him.
spend that money on dinner.
Afro, look at
That's
this guy.
the crazy part. You just paid to
Afro.
suck on Kool-Aid from this bitch's toes, and she's gonna go get cracked by some nigga who would never.
My man is disgusting.
I mean, come on.
My man was
Yo, I
But
don't even know.
shout out, look.
Like,
I ain't never been one to yuck
let me
somebody's
tell
yum.
y'all,
but
niggas
goddamn,
out here. No. Let me make a public
have a little
announcement. There's a
self-respect.
bitch is going to
just
DreamCon
a
in 2
little
months.
bit.
If I see some shit like this outside at DreamCon, I'm gonna slap the shit out y'all.
Nigga, you better set up a
Because
fucking
you better
booth.
not. No. You better have this in the back. You cannot let people know that we don't do
Nah,
this type
nigga,
of
you
shit.
better get your feet in that fucking Kool-Aid, Moonbeam.
Nah, if
That's
you're gonna
what you
put it in
better
the
do.
Kool-Aid,
You better
y'all
put
need
your
to be
fucking
behind the
feet in that
convention
Kool-
center.
You better.
That we cannot have
Nah, I
documentation
need
that
you to
we
put
doing
your
white
feet in the
people shit.
Kool-Aid and run these niggas'
We
pockets.
cannot be out here
Do you understand
documented
me?
doing white people shit.
No.
So I get it. I see the hustle.
You're
I
going
do.
to though.
I do see the
Nigga,
hustle. I'm low key
I
tempted
need you,
myself, but
Moonbeam.
it gotta be in the back of the convention.
Look. Nah,
gotta be in the back.
listen. You
gotta
gotta
be in the
put
back.
your feet in some fucking Kool-Aid
gotta be in the back.
and run these niggas' pockets.
In the back. In the back.
You have.
When you grab
I don't
your
care where
drink,
you do it.
you
Just
gotta
make
put
sure
your
you
phone in a
freeze-
bucket before you grab this drink.
Look, I don't care. I don't care. You just need to fleece these niggas because that's too much for. Look, if I can get a line of niggas trying to drink my foot juice, you think we ain't finna be out here hustling foot juice, nigga?
No, I just said I get the hustle. Can we just do it in the back so there's no photos of us on fucking Twitter doing white people shit?
Nigga, listen, it don't matter if you on. Listen,
The
it don't matter
freaky
if you on
nerds,
Twitter
the
doing white
freaky
people.
nerds at cons will find
Listen
you.
to me. Listen
The
to
freaky
me.
nerds at cons will find you in the back of the
Listen.
convention. You can do it in the back. Do it in the
Ashley,
back.
please.
Do it in the back.
Ashley, please. Ashley, please. Ashley, please.
Tori, are you fucking for real right now? We just talked about.
Now listen.
We live in Republican states, and you giving a bitch government name.
Listen to me. You ain't gonna listen otherwise.
Tori,
it does not matter.
I cannot believe you just called me Ashley that many times on this fucking show.
Listen to me then. It does not matter if you're doing white people shit if that bank account has white people numbers in it. It don't fucking matter.
All I asked was that it gets done behind the convention center. That's all I asked. The freaky nerds at the con will always find you. The freaky nerds at the con will always find
we need you on merch row with your feet in the Kool-Aid. We need you on merch row, front and center with your feet in the Kool-Aid.
Absolutely not. And the day y'all start actually making that a thing at cons, I promise you I'm gonna stop going. No, that's a lie.
Look,
that's
y'all niggas missing out on money.
That's a lie. I get most of my swords from cons, so I'm still going for my swords, but I will walk by you disgusted.
Nah, listen, shout out to these young entrepreneurial females taking advantage of the thirsty fucking youth of Gen Z. Cause Lord knows if I could find somebody that wanted to drink some foot juice, yo, catch me soaking the dogs and running up a check.
That's nasty.
I promise.
Just your thought of your
you know what's gonna be even nastier?
And a cooler
the
of
fucking
Kool-Aid.
the Hellcat I buy. I ain't even gonna try
that's a perfect
shit,
way to end this show. Y'all know that that's just a great way to just end this show right now. Afro is selling his foot juice. We don't trust
we don't talk about the Trump. We don't talk about the Trump buffalo before we go.
What?
He sent me a Trump.
See,
buffalo. Where is it?
Hurry up.
There was a buffalo. There was a buffalo. Yeah, it should be in the group chat. You will see, nigga. It's the only buffalo with a comb over in the group chat, nigga.
I know you sent me this thing twice. To see if you can do.
It'll be around. No, it was two different. Shout out to Katy Perry and Chief Keef hooking up, yo. That's gonna be that's a collab I didn't know I needed, but Chief Keef and Katy Perry.
Nah, I
top
think I
tier.
fuck with that. I loved Katie with Doechii, so I like when Katie step out with other people. I liked her with Kanye. E.T. is still.
But I don't even think they were making music. I'm pretty sure fucking Katy Perry was just hanging out with Glow Gang.
Oh, that's what's up. She seemed like that type of person. Huh? That's nothing new. She always gave me like.
I know she be fucking. I know Katy Perry probably be fucking on niggas, and that's cool.
Yeah, Joe. I know this nigga sleep.
Let's see if I can find. Katy Perry one twice.
It should be within the last like 4 or 5 fucking.
I see it now.
Okay, let's say there was a buffalo that was said to be sacrificed in fucking. Yes, it was set to be sacrificed in some country, and they saved the buffalo and decided not to sacrifice it because of its stark resemblance of Donald Trump.
I had something to say.
Look at that. It is literally the spitting image of him.
No, for real. It's
like down to the
uncanny. It's kind of creepy.
And now it's in a zoo. Now it's in a zoo because for some reason they were like, no, we can't sacrifice Trumpalo. And this is the world we live in, yo, where fucking animals are really looking like people, and fucking early 20-year-olds are single and spending their hard-earned money to suck on streamers' feet juice.
All right, listen, I gotta make a run.
We really in this show of Afro telling people he gonna sell his feet juice if he could, if people would buy it. And a Donald Trump looking duffel. All right.
I think that is the perfect way to end casual conversation.
Hey, look, if you want to buy
you're not even doing it in outro. Just know Afro. If you want to buy Afro foot juice, or because WWE and AEW might not.
Hey. Now if we're doing it online, if we doing it online, if you want Moonbeam foot juice.
Nah, nigga. You gotta post a video of it. That's the kicker.
What I gotta? I can post it in there. No, yeah, that's fine.
No, you gotta be in a public place selling foot juice though.
No, I can literally put a video of me
preferably
my feet in Kool-Aid,
preferably
and packaging
you.
Nope.
Moonbeam, I need you selling.
Afro said he needs right now. Moonbeam, he said he needs. He must have.
I need for you to sell some foot juice specifically at a HBCU.
Oh, absolutely not. You will
I need you selling foot juice.
You will never in life see me do that. I'm never gonna do my HBCU like that, and I'm never gonna represent my HBCU like that.
I need you at your alma mater selling foot juice.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Imagine me sitting up
at your alma mater
on the damn set at FAM with my
Kool-Aid. Legitimately.
I'm pretty sure you can find a cute doll that'll do it though. You can find a cute doll
and find enough motherfuckers that'll do it, that'll pay for it. I may do it for homecoming.
Moonbeam, you can find a cute doll that'll do it.
Oh yeah.
You can find a cute doll that'll do it. I specifically picked cute dogs because I know they 100% would do
it. My dad is definitely a cute.
At a homecoming? Oh yeah, they drunk.
Oh yeah, the homecoming, them niggas is lit.
You know what I'm saying?
The oil is all over the place.
Alcoholic foot juice. But
I feel like you're limiting your buyers.
I feel like you're limiting your buyers.
Thing called oil spill. I could just soak my feet in them. And like, there you go.
Afro is trying to get a vlog.
Apply the whole party.
Every conversation vlog of this whole family homecoming.
I said if he can do a poll where enough people say that they would pay for my foot juice at FAMU's homecoming, that is the only way that I would even risk that.
See,
so you got your homework.
Listen, we need to make it happen because I need. I told
you what to do. Make a poll.
at a HBCU, it's just the right thing to do, folks.
I'll even cosplay. I'll dress as a snake.
Well, that's a gimmick. You sort of have to. That's part of the gimmick. Niggas was drinking Hatsune Miku juice.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know. I feel like somehow me and Tori are going down like something erotic.
And we need to end the show
Freaky
because
ass
of that.
nigga.
So I appreciate y'all. Afro, do the
Listen,
stick.
Whatever happens, as long as we cash in off the foot juice, what's the little fucking in between? God damn.
Afro, you got, say your intro or whatever, because people like to hear it.
Me being one of them. Go ahead.
What No, it's weird for me to do it at the end, but everyone knows I am your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks a daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold hard hot takes, and everything that comes with it.
Overall, that's where you find everybody. Take you all to the
channel. If you want to
I'm about to do my outro. How the fuck you gonna do his and not mine?
You literally got a picture with your face
I don't give
on
it. Anyway, you already know I'm your girl Ebony Moonbeam. You can. I almost did not get my own word out. I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer, anime shit talker, real life shit talker, debaucherous, whore, whatever you think I am, I'm that. Whatever you don't think I am, I'm that too, because I really don't give a fuck. What's new? I do not have any cosplays right now. I was supposed to go to MomoCon. We had car trouble. Things changed. But if you are looking for content, I will be re-releasing some of the anime for dummies because those will be coming back. And you can check out my most recent article on blurred.com about my most anticipated 2026 horror movies. And you can also be on the lookout. I think tomorrow it will go live. A new article is coming to you. Actually, you will be getting 2 more articles on blurred.com before the end of the weekend from me. Actually, one on how shitty our fandoms are, you toxic assholes, harassing our creators and shit. And then the other one is on horror anime and if it has died or not, and blah, 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 blah. So be sure to check that out. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam or Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay on all social media platforms. I'm on Twitch, so I got game stuff over there. Keep following my socials, please. Thank you guys for getting me to 3K on my cosplay Facebook page. I really appreciate it. Let's keep that going. You guys are going to get more content. And there's one more thing I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yeah. Be sure to follow Waifu Views on everything. Waifu Views will be dropping some unseen content, things that we recorded that we never released, stuff like that for now. And then once H gets back on her feet, she should be hopefully leaving and getting out of the hospital today. So continue to pray for her health. Miss Sunkiss Waifu and Ashar of Honey. So yeah, go find us at Waifu Views. We'll be back at some point.
Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, coming soon, apparently, I'm going to destroy Joe in a fighting game of his choosing. So catch me beating the brakes off of you,
on
Nico.
July 4th, apparently, that he want me to hype up. You know, y'all don't know.
I was going to say, that nigga need all that time to prepare, yo. He still, look.
I just don't know why he needs a month.
Just pick, you still got to pick
he called you out and then he needs a month.
That's because that nigga got to thinking about it. He was like, damn, he really
that nigga was just yapping.
Like, yeah.
All right, Zell, give you an outro.
But
who? You didn't call me Joe.
I said Zell.
You said
no,
Joe.
You said Zell.
Oh,
I definitely said Zell.
Maybe
it's time for you to go. Even Tori said I said Zell.
Tori will lie for you.
She did.
No. Same gimmick. No breaks, I say no breaks. Cold hot takes. Feel the heat, spin the world. the beat. Ebony moonbeam in the light. Whoa. Sound they shining, feeling right. Whoa. AfroKami in the zone, party vibes, we found our home. Same gimmick, different day. We keep it while we stay. No slowing down, no, not today. Same gimmick, different day. Same gimmick, different day. Cosplay queen, she's on the floor. Debaucherous, she wants some more.